Right, welcome back. We're going to get your weather update now. It's 24 minutes before 8, but I just want to preview. We're also going to be going to the Sandton Convention Centre. That, of course, is where the BRICS Business Forum has been happening, and Sakina's on standby. She's just going to give us a quick update from there, and we'll find out from her what was happening yesterday. I think it was information overload yesterday. I can imagine it was a fantastic day to be there. So we'll chat to her and find out now as to... Actually, now, let's go to her now. We'll get weather afterwards. Sakina, I've already been previewing you, so talk to us about BRICS yesterday. How was it? You've been there listening to a couple of the sessions, so talk to us about it. Good morning to you.
Well, good morning once again from the Sandton Convention Centre, and of course it is the 10th BRICS Summit. And from yesterday, of course, the Business Forum that took centre stage, and afterwards last night there was a gala dinner. So what's happening today here at the 10th BRICS Conference? Well, we are expecting first and foremost Russian President Vladimir Putin to touch down at 8 a.m. And SABC News will be bringing you those visuals live when he arrives in the country. So here on Morning Live and SABC News Channel 404 will be carrying those visuals for you. And then at 10, the session will then come to this particular center once again. And this is where we will have what is called the family photo. And that will be the 5 BRICS member nations heads of state. They will then be here at the center to pose for that, which will then be followed by an open session. Now, during the closed session first. During the closed session, what is expected is that they will be signing the Johannesburg Declaration, which is, of course, declaration of this particular summit, and adopting that. And that will be followed by an open session where the media will be allowed, and there will be feedback about the proceedings and, of course, the declarations as well. President Ramaphosa will also be expected to speak there, as will the new Development Bank's chairperson, and also we will hear from the Business Forum's Iqbal Survey. He, of course, heads the Business Council, and he'll give feedback on the Business Forum. And the head of the new Development Bank, he'll talk about the investments and what exactly the money has been invested in thus far. And we know in South Africa, it's about the Richards Bay Transnet, that terminal and that investment, and also Eskom and the IPPs. And we'll talk a little bit more about Eskom later on, also given that they have received other loan funding from the Bank of China, etc. So all of that and more we'll speak to our guests later on. It seems as though security has been stepped up slightly more this morning, and that's because, of course, more heads of states joining this. And later on in the day, and just before all of it is wrapped up, there will be another closed session with the 5 BRICS head of state, and they will, in that session, I understand, be discussing what to put through to the group that they have invited, the group of other leaders and heads of state, about 20 in number, and that will take place tomorrow. So we'll be bringing all of that to you later on in the show. But for now, it's back to Studio 10, and of course, Azwi standing by with the latest with